Hi, welcome to the Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady.
I'm Karen Miller.
This is episode 93. We're having issues getting started today, obviously.
Laughing.
We are a knitting, crafting, sewing, crocheting, whatever podcast. We come from Bradley, Illinois, which is 60 miles south of Chicago. You can find us on Ravelry. We have a podcast group, Instagram, Facebook group, and also Etsy store for Knit for Brains designs. And you can find Karen.
You can find me on Instagram and on Ravelry as Loopy Stitcher. And then I have a hat pattern underneath Loopy Stitcher's designs.
You guys
soon to be to...
You guys can't see it, but she's sitting there fiddling her thumbs. I was choked on my pap. I go to take a sip, and it's like all I
Maybe
see.
I should start knitting while
Her thumbs just going to town. Like they're racing each other. Were you going to thumb wrestle? Oh my gosh. It's been one of those days. I have an excuse.
You're in for a good one this time. That's all
Oh my
I've got to
gosh.
say, whether you like it or not.
No kidding.
Oh, it's all because I came over early.
It is. It threw off the whole structure of everything.
I'm good with it, but still.
Yeah, she came over for dinner.
Yeah.
Made some steak tacos.
I was fed. I didn't have to make dirty dishes. I didn't have to clean the dirty dishes.
Yeah,
I was served.
Yeah, I told her, I said, go sit on your recliner. I'm going to cook. You can talk to me. And then I brought her in, and I have little taco stands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That hold like the tacos up and everything. And I brought her tacos into her.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was really nice. Because usually it's, Mom, what's for supper? Mom, what's for supper? While I'm still working at home. That's why the kid opens the door in the middle of a meeting. Mom, can you see I'm in the middle of something?
Some days I get a text message when I'm at work. Keep in mind, by 10 o'clock in the morning, what's for grub?
Chuck always
I'm not even thinking about it. I'm on my first Dr. Pepper of the day.
I know. My husband always says I'll take out chicken or hamburger or whatever to dethaw, and he's like, he knows what the answer is going to be, but he asks me every time, "What you going to do with the chicken when tonight?
Cook
it." That would be your answer too, right? I mean, like, I'm going to cook it. No, I'm going to feed it to you raw.
Oh my gosh! One of these days, you should not even say anything. You should just grab that chicken, grab a plate, flop it on there, and be like, "There you go.
There you go.
Have at it, sir."
Okay,
So,
sorry.
Yeah, the husband was at work, and he's not a big fan of meats in general. I should say that. He likes hamburgers and hot dogs. So yeah,
And
I knew Karen would enjoy it.
And it worked out too. My hubby was taking my son out to eat and stuff because he's getting ready to move out in the next couple of days. So they were trying to spend some time together before he moves out. So we're going to be empty nesters. My daughter's going to be an hour north in Chicago. He's going to be an hour south in Champaign. So completely no kids. Well, I have one, my husband.
Yeah,
that's like, and he's the biggest one of all.
Yeah, they can be. That's for sure.
Yep.
Okay. Let's run through shop update really quick. Well, what's left before we get started, and that's Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. I did actually do the shop update last night, so I have sold out on quite a few bags, but I still have a decent sized stack here, so.
She was sneaky.
I was sneaky, guys. You have to turn on, you have to favorite the shop and turn on notifications. Because people, they are on it. We took pictures and we're just starting to list bags. I think we had maybe 3 or 4 listed in there and people were purchasing already. So they were notified that I had, anytime I would put anything in my shop, you would get a notification then. So people are on it. Okay, we'll do all the sock bags first, just to keep them in sizes here. We've got, I think I called it Flying Sheep. They look like they're flying. And the inside is the pretty blue. That is a sock size, or basically one skein, so like fingerless mitts, hat, something like that. Oh, I had one of those, sorry. Turtles. I don't even remember. Blue is on the inside. My allergies are getting going. Sorry, guys. Got some kitty cats with some yarn balls.
Look at those eyes.
I know, right?
Kind of cartoon-like.
And that has the blue on it as well. I feel like I'm like way far away from the camera today.
Well, you positioned the chairs.
Well, this chair never moves.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I've got the sea turtles, I called this one. Now on this one, I'm going to kind of flip it a little bit. It kind of has different shades of green as the inside. One of those. I have a sewing one. It has all different things. So cool, no regrets, make do mend, so what. There was one, oh, this was my favorite one. Stitch, please. I have two of those. You might want to know what the inside is, don't you? Bright pink. The next one, I actually kept one for myself. And that is my bath time sheep.
Oh.
And it's so cute. The little bars of soap. I can't read that one. Okay, this says Woolly Wash. Fluffy Softener. It's really cute. And the inside is the gray, the same as the top there. And I have 3 of those. So I bought a little bit more fabric of that because I knew I was keeping one.
There you go.
I also kept one of the Grumpy Bear sock bags, which I don't have any of those left. Moving on to medium bags. I have a medium flowered. It's got this really pretty, I don't know, blue, teal.
Mm-hmm. It's got a design in it. Like,
And the medium ones all come with a needle keeper.
that matches.
Yes. Okay, these will go through really quick because you've seen them. The sewing one or stitch one, it also has a pink inside, medium size zippered, 2 of those. The bath time sheep, gray inside still. 1, 2, 3 of those. I couldn't have done this before the sales. Cats, medium zippered. It's the same inside. Yes, blue inside. I've got 2 of those. I have to push it down to see what's next. Flying sheep. Now I know this one has a different inside than the sock size. Has green. That matches green.
Perfectly with that green, yeah.
I brought the fabric to the store with me.
Yeah. I was going to say, some of these look like you bought the inside fabric with the outside fabric.
Nope, everything was bought separately. Mm-hmm. I got 2 of those.
That's pretty impressive considering you're partially colorblind.
Well, and that's why I brought fabric with me. I cut out like a square on each one of them. And then on the flowered one, I have a sweater size. And it has that blue inside. So all of these are in the shop as of right now. That was pretty good. Now, if I can only get them to the ground without dropping them. Or knocking over the camera. Whew, okay. Did you see how bad my bug bites look? Those are still from before when I went to Vegas. Obviously, I itched. I actually bruised myself.
Holy cow, girl.
I don't agree with bug bites, obviously. So, Karen, do you have any foes?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty then.
I'll start with the boring ones first. Not so boring, but you guys have seen.
Oh my goodness.
Washcloths. I'm a washcloth fool. So I think one of these actually just had the ends that need to be, but I actually made a second one this last week. Still have a little bit of that yarn left, and then I found I still had an old cone that I had bought, I don't know, who knows how long ago, a blue. So I've made 2 of those so far, and I think I'll be able to make quite a bit still. I know the first time around when I got it, I had made several for my mom and stuff.
I
So
want to say, if you need more cotton yarn, just let me know.
I
have a whole cubby of it, and wait till you see my acquisitions.
I actually really want to get through this so I can get some nicer. Because almost everything that I have is this sugar cream.
You really want to get some of the. I love this.
Generic.
I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby. That is so nice to knit with.
I have to at least get to the point where when my son moves out, I'm moving into his bedroom. It's the biggest of the 2, so I'm taking it over as an office and a craft room. So then I can hide as much yarn as I want in the closet. My husband will never know. So
I don't even hide. Well, I do have some in the closet, but not really my expensive stuff though. My the indie dyed's out in the room for everybody to see. I don't hide it. I don't care. Okay, so you did washcloths. I'll match your washcloths.
Okay.
I got all my FOs in one thing. So I did 1, 2, and 3.
Cool.
And those are going to be, donated to Brittany, which we have a Cal going on right now. So if you check out our Ravelry group, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of details, but dishcloth along, it's now through December. There's a thread in our group. Okay, cool. Your turn.
That's right. Yeah, I thought I tucked in mine. Apparently I didn't get them all. Done. Heels. This is Desert Vista. Grackle is the colorway. Toe up, 2 at a time, simple, afterthought, heel. Yeah, all done. And I know you really like this color, so.
We're always passing yarn back and forth on the podcast. Yay!
Yay.
I will put that on a sock bag.
Yep.
And it's ready to go. Hey, that's one you don't have to cake up, Brett. Alrighty. You got anything else?
Not finished. That's it.
Okay, well, I got one more.
Smart aleck.
I didn't think I was going to have much.
We matched. We tied. Really.
Well, my last one's quite large.
Yeah, well. I tried, everybody.
Okay, so my last one, which I had not casted on, so you haven't seen it yet, is the sock set shawl by Cozy Up Knits. So I had a sock set from, I want to get it right, Polka Dot Creek, and it was a Jamie set. So Polka Dot Creek on Etsy. And let me show you the colors. Maybe.
Do you have anything left of the colors?
I know. Here we go. Okay, so this was the main skein, which was Jamie. And then I have the tiniest of. Wait. It's like she's digging for gold. Well, why do I not? There it is. There it is. Okay. And then, ooh, I dropped it. This one is burgundy. Yeah. There's a story with this. And then this one, I believe, was Valentine. Well, I had the shawl probably a good halfway done. These blended too much. I took it out. And I switched that one out with Arkansas Yarn Co. I don't remember the colorway. That way there was more of a contrast.
Yeah.
Ooh. There goes my little ball. So, I had a 20 gram, I had the 20 gram minis, which is what it called for, but I had to shortchange it by 2 stripes because there was no way this was doing
2 stripes.
2 more stripes. It wasn't going to happen, which it was fine. I did it in a spot where, I mean, honestly, unless you're looking at it and looking at the pattern, you wouldn't know no different. Oh, I blocked it.
It's pretty.
My progress keeper is still on there. Okay. It's a big one. Starts down here. And it is really pretty. I did a little bit of a ruffle there. So it's
Very, yeah.
So where I was shortchanged, I'm not even going to remember. Wait, it was down here. I can't see it upside down. This here,
Yeah.
there was supposed to be another burgundy and then another lighter. But as many stitches as was on the needles,
You wouldn't have made it.
it was not going to happen with that little ball. But I think it looks good.
Yeah.
I don't care at all.
Yeah, that's minute. That's nothing.
No biggie. So that was like a big one. I started it after the podcast and finished it before the next one. Yay. So.
I think I'm going to have to pull out some old stuff that I...
Hey now, this was a
Partially
new one.
knit.
You had finished objects this time.
I did.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I try to keep it interesting for people. Because I know I'm not going to be able to keep up with your sock knitting.
I didn't finish any socks.
Wow.
Well, I didn't even have any on the needles. Like I showed my finished socks on the last podcast, and I didn't have another pair on the needles yet. So
you do now.
I do. I had Brett cake up actually 2 skeins of sock yarn, but I only one's sitting on the couch. I didn't even cast them on, but I did cast on the other one.
Are you feeling okay?
I
Really must not be.
I cast it on stuff, guys. I cast it on things. Let's run through coupon codes really quick before we do whips. That's not for that. 1939 Showreel Studios on Etsy. Use code KFB20 for 20% off your entire order. Cherry Pie Cottage on Etsy. Use code discount100. If you spend $100, then you get 10% off. Tiddly Bakes. Use code KFB10 and receive 10% off. Skyly Knit Fiber Arts on Etsy. Use code KFB19 for 15% off. Her Ravelry is Amanda Ray Cole with her designs. Use KFB19, get 20% off. Lollipop Girl Yarns on Etsy. Use code KFB15 for 15% off her hand-dyed yarns and her patterns. She does have Christmas Advents, Halloween still up. Yes?
Not sure.
I think her Halloween ones are still up. That coupon code is good on her Advents as well. So that's a nice little savings for you. Which I will be showing some more days of her Christmas in July Advent calendar today. So, and I've shown her yarn before. It's very, very pretty. So, there's that. Is Halloween not in there anymore?
Halloween's down.
Okay, so just Christmas is available.
Yep.
I just broke my pen. All right, got whips, Karen. I gotta try to repair my pen.
Yes, I do.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think this is right.
Oh, shoot. I left one in the other room.
Is it in a bag?
Oh, no, it's behind me.
Okay.
On the floor.
I'll say
Wait a minute.
I'd have Brett fetch it.
Okay. So, the first one is a new cast on. And this was for my birthday present. She doesn't knit, or she doesn't dye anymore. This is from Gnome Acres, called Zambari Sunset. It's worsted. Her squishy gnome 100% superwash merino. And it is my...
Fixing my pen is not going well. Sorry. I got the thing stuck in there now because I put it in the wrong way. Yeah, it's funny, Karen.
Yeah. So this is my hat pattern. And Dawn actually helped test knit. And helped me fix some things. So I cast it on. So this is really... Can't quite see the stitch pattern as much on this, I think, with the variegation.
I saw Dawn's. She sent me a picture.
But I changed up the ribbing on it also. I wanted to go just to a 2x2. My first one was a 1x1. So I should be able to get those the corrections that she found for me changed and do some final editing. Hopefully within this next week, depending on how crazy school is. But I like that. Pretty quick on a worsted yarn. Pretty memorizable pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Ooh. I'm going to put this yarn, I get so distracted, sorry guys, in my Grumpy Bear sock bag.
Because it matches. Of course.
I'm a little OCD, guys, if you didn't know already.
Yep.
It's not obvious at all.
No.
Okay, I'll show the one whip that I still have left over that you guys have already seen. Because I think my other three are actually all new. It happens. Don't judge me.
I'm not that one wasn't... I have two new ones since the last time.
That's my little ginger snap bag, which is my little man bag. One of my little man bags.
Oh, I thought you would be done with this.
But
you did that shawl.
I did the shawl.
Mm-hmm.
So I ignored this. Because I knit a whole shawl. And then I cast it on other things. And yeah, I haven't even finished the sleeves on my Scrappy.
Oh.
And that, yeah, I'll finish some of this stuff.
I'm not demanding anything, people. I just...
I feel like she's judging me. Don't you guys think she's judging me?
No. Somebody's got to carry the podcast, and it's not me.
Okay. So I'm doing the baby vertebrae. And I am knitting this one out of Lollipop Girl Yarns. And it is her Little King of the Castle. Lollipop. Which is really, really pretty blue. And my nails kind of match your shirt.
Yeah, they don't match your yarn, but they might match my shirt.
All right, so I don't remember where I was at last time.
You were in the body. Not very.
No, I had just casted it on.
Yeah, you weren't.
I was like, I had that much done, I
Yeah.
think. Okay, so I did a lot. All the ribbing down there is done, and I'm working on the first sleeve.
Yeah.
So I actually got quite a bit done. So I just got to finish that sleeve, do that sleeve, pick up all these stitches,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll be done. And Alisha has now requested. I got a request from her yesterday.
Oh.
She's like, I have a request, Mom. She says, when you knit little man things, when you give them to me, can you put them in a plastic bag and write on the bag what size they are? Because I guess she was setting up little man's knitwear.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, I have no idea what sizes these are.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that's no problem. I can do that. So, of course, size is dependent
Relative.
on, how big he is, how little he is, what a tight knitter, what a loose knitter somebody is. So, I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, I need to get back to this because I have a few more sweaters I need to knit for him. So, I love this sweater. It is, I had knit Peanut 1, and I should have really had knit her 2 because she wore that sweater so long. This is one that actually kind of grows with them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was always on that kid. So I'm going to knit him a couple of them, but I remember I didn't really enjoy knitting it a whole lot because there's so much purling. I got going on it, and I'm like, and it's fingering weight.
Mm-hmm.
Once I got into the rhythm of it, it was fine, but like when I first started it, I was just like, oh yeah, I remember knitting this thing. But I'm already talking about doing another one, so it's fine.
But a lot of the sweaters you've knit for Peanut have been in fingering weight.
Yeah. It's not that bad. Well, a lot of hers have been in the round sweaters, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, when you're doing cardigans, then you're kind of have to purl.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll get it done. Gotta be sooner than later, because due date has been moved to August 23rd now.
I was actually looking for sweaters for little man the other day to knit up.
Oh, I have a really cute pattern that Alisha would love.
Okay.
And I'm not going to get to it, so remind me.
Okay.
I will, yeah.
Because when I saw, I was like not impressed.
I was supposed to knit one for Peanut, and I never did. Shh, don't remind her.
Oops.
Alrighty. Okay. Because she absolutely loved the sweater pattern, so I know she would be thrilled. What else you got?
Okay. So this yarn should look familiar. Because somebody passed it off to me last week.
This is what happened.
So literally, I got the toes on, and I'm just now to the point of knitting in the round. I do the rounded up toe. What did you call this?
Jelly beans.
Jelly beans? Speckled jelly beans or something like that?
Something like that.
Desert Vista.
Yeah, I think it's speckled jelly beans.
Yeah. Loved it so much. I was like, yes, ooh, I like that. And it sparkles. And I'm like, oh, well.
It was really pretty.
Yeah, so this'll.
Well, it makes it nice. We just pass them back and forth. All right. I got a sock. My socks are by Tumbleweed Yarn, and the colorway is Sorority Girl, which just makes no sense absolutely at all to me, because I see one thing and one thing only when I knit
I know.
this. And Brett,
I did not.
Brett even said the same thing.
Yeah, you guys have seen the yarn.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
It looks like watermelons.
Yeah.
So these I did not have casted on at all last time. This was one of the skeins that Brett caked. Poor man, I think he caked 4 to 6 skeins that day. He's such a good sport about it.
Yeah.
Well, and Laura was dyeing up my neon minis. And she sends me a text and she says, did you want me to cake your minis for you? Because she knows I hate caking minis. And I go, oh no, it doesn't matter.
You have prep for that.
Brett's gonna cake them. So then she's like, well, do you want to ask him if he wants me to cake them? And I'm like, well, I'm at work. And I'm like, it's fine. So I said something to him when I got home, and he's like, oh, I don't care. He doesn't mind doing it, so. But, yeah. Very, very pretty, but definitely watermelon. I do not see sorority girl at all.
Yeah, when I ordered it, it didn't look quite as green as I thought it. You know, sometimes the pictures don't quite the skeins that they show. So
Remember on
I think that's.
your whips to move your things up.
I actually need some more.
Oh, okay. Well, you know where they're at on my table out there.
I was looking for your bright ones earlier, but I couldn't find them.
They're on my table.
We'll have to look again.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I might have something sitting over them.
That could be.
My little
Because
table.
I already went on there and got the needle and the scissors so I could
She just makes herself at
weave
home.
in my ends.
She goes walking in, grabs water from the
Yeah.
fridge, and
I don't ask anymore.
no, she's here enough.
Come in, turn on my lights,
Yeah.
put all my stuff and arrange it on.
Well, I mean, they are
couch.
your lights.
Yeah, they're my lights. Notice
I
I
mean-
said my lights.
Brett got you that out light.
Okay, this is the knitting at the library cow. Last time I forgot to tell you guys, or I didn't remember that I had written it down. I saw it after we had podcast. The yarn I'm using is from Toad Hollow, and it's called Every Flavor Birdie Box.
I thought you told us that last time.
I knew it was Toad. I couldn't remember the name of it. I knew
Oh, okay.
it was Harry Potter based. I don't know that they have this particular set up anymore because it's been 2 years. So let's see. I was. You can't see because I used one of my own here in the middle of the green, basically. So I have gone quite a ways. And at one point, I had dropped a stitch, and last night I tried to save it, and I was like, oh, this is not working. So I had to frog several rows and then recapture it again. So, yep, love that.
Okay, don't put it away yet. I'm gonna cross in front of you, and this was going in with your birthday present, but I think you need them now. So,
Happy early birthday!
yeah.
Look, they're nice and bright colors.
I was like,
Oh,
trying
that's
to figure out
funny.
like little extras to put with your
Yeah.
gift, and I'm like, oh, I know what she needs.
You know, and these are the ones that I have a tendency to go to. I have some of the nicer ones that I bought. But these are the ones that I like that I can use as either stitch markers or just as a beginning of the round kind of thing, both. So I will make sure to.
I'm drinking out of my Dr. Pepper tumbler that Jenny from Cherry Pie got me. Oh, and I'm also wearing a new shirt that my boss brought me today to work. It was supposed to be for my birthday, but it just now came in. And it says, in my defense, I was left unsupervised, and the yarn store was open. True story. So, all right. Let's see. I got 2 more here. So my next one, which I showed this last time because I was gifted the pattern and purchased the yarn when I was in Vegas. The pattern is from Knox Mountain Knit Co. and it is called Old Vine.
That's pretty.
Yeah, but remember we laughed at me doing all that? Well,
Yeah.
Easy peasy. I was even working on it while we were watching podcasts and talking.
Well, we were just wondering how long it was going to take her before she glorified it.
Oh no, I'm not glorifying. It's easy peasy.
Very nice then.
Oh, remind me too, if you want a thing, highlighter tape.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, you could have this one. I haven't used it yet. I bought like a 4-pack of them. So if you would use it, take it. You can have one of those too.
Every
Okay.
time I go home with more stuff than I came.
I mean,
I'm not
happens.
complaining at all. It's wonderful. Chuck has no idea. The only bad thing is that a lot of it is in our front room on the futon, and Buddy's taking the futon. So I'm going to have to move it all.
So this yarn was Sin City yarn, the Wild Aces, and it's the 80/20. And it was that beautiful blue. Remember the blue, Karen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. On over that one.
And I think I casted this on last night. What?
Last night.
Yes, last night. Look at me go, guys.
Ooh, I like. Yeah, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you guys can see.
Kind of looks like a leaf. I like leaves.
Wait. You need to stop. Personal joke. But yeah, it's coming out beautiful.
Yeah.
And basically what I'm knitting now, it's like 16 rows and I have to repeat it like 5 times and then this one from this one. So like I've already knit.
Like a pattern of
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be
So
repeating and repeating. And like I said, I was knitting on this when we were watching podcasts and we were talking and stuff. So and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And I have the little stitch markers I'm using for from stunning strings.
Mm-hmm.
And all it is a bead basically threaded on one of those light bulbs.
Yeah, light bulb. Light bulb safety pins, really.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I'm quite happy with how that's turning out. So that was a new cast on as well as the socks. Your turn.
Okay. Yeah, this is it. This is my last one.
Now
I didn't get a whole lot of knitting done this time.
We're going out for Mexican tomorrow, so I'll probably work on my socks some.
Okay.
Did you want my leftovers?
Was matches perfectly. Can't say I don't like the color at all. Last time I had split for sleeves and divided on 2 different sets. Actually, on each sleeve from the light bulb is as much as I've knit. So
You're getting there.
I was like, the other thing is the weather's been just so crazy hot, in terms of, I didn't know if I really wanted, but today it was like, yeah, it was hot. It was nicer, but with the air conditioning on, I was like, I could, especially here, I could sit with it.
She had her blanket.
Dude,
Pulled her to her chin, wrapped around her arms like this, knitting. I didn't even say anything.
Who needs to see your knitting?
I'm thinking,
here's the funnier part. Those, what do they call it? The blankets with the sleeves?
The snuggies.
I have like 3 of them at home, and I really thought about bringing one.
I was going to say, you need to leave one here on your coat rack.
I do. And it was actually the one I'm going to bring. It has Tinkerbell on it. It was one my mother-in-law had made for McAnna when she was younger. And of course, she left it at our house. And I'm like, you know what? This is going to be perfect to bring over to Loris. And I just didn't grab it before I went out the door.
And you have a coat rack right by your couch.
Yep, I will bring it.
I've said all along, make yourself at home, or whatever you need to.
Yeah.
And normally she's fine. Like, she might have the blanket across her lap, and heck, a few of the days lately you've been over, you didn't even have a blanket on.
Threw it off.
Threw it off. But yeah, she was like, I look over and it's like up.
I'm like, I'm not even, my arms, my hands are going. You even said you were cold.
I was until I scorched my neck. I'm having some neck issues again.
Some.
And it's been better because I actually went back to running, and I find for whatever reason, running seems to help control it. And my chiropractor finally landed in an office.
Oh, finally.
So
good.
I was able to see him on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hadn't ran for a few days, so that was my own fault. And I overdid it doing bags and working and whatever. Well, I have this hot pack that I'll heat up when it like starts twinging and I can feel it building.
Yeah.
And the heat's enough to break it up where I can pop it.
Mm-hmm.
I put it in the microwave for what my husband normally does it. It did not feel hot to me. So do you think I just put it back in there for like a minute or something? No, because he usually puts it in for 2 minutes. No, I didn't even think that it was already kind of warm. So I put it in for another 2 minutes.
Oh!
And she's laughing at me because I'm holding it going. And I don't know if it's still red or not, but it was.
No, not too bad. No.
I felt like it was blistering, but I felt so good.
She was
So
like,
I warmed up.
she's making these faces and noises, and I'm like, a little hot over there.
It was.
She's like, I probably have blisters. Oh, now your neck's really gonna feel good. Poor thing.
Well, I couldn't feel. Well, and then I didn't think it was hot anymore.
Yeah,
Because my
because
neck
your neck was
so I'm like
burnt.
holding it on my face, just go, is this thing still hot? It was. I just couldn't feel it anymore.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, anyways, that was a Ginny. You guys have seen it before many times by Andrea Mowry. This beautiful pattern. There. So, and then of course the yarn I'm using is just the Baroka Vintage DK. I think it's a number. Yeah, it's a number. It's not really a true color, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. My turn again, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm done. That was it.
And
That's
my other
all
ginger snap bag. Because I had to break out the ginger snap bag for this one. Well, actually, I had it out, but. So, my husband got to wind these the other day, too. You're already laughing because you know what yarn it is. So, let me start with what I'm knitting. And then we'll discuss the yarn. I am knitting, and the picture is awful because my printer was running out of ink, and do you think I got up and changed it? No. I have now. The Simple Hug Cardi by Cozy Up Knits. Now, they knitted in a DK and a mohair. This girl ain't doing mohair. Y'all know I'm allergic to everything. So, I think we were watching their podcast, and I said, oh yeah, maybe I do want to knit that. And then we were actually together. Simply Sock Yarn was 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
2, 3, yeah.
I think it might be 3 now.
Yeah, you might be right.
I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
When we went there. We both had bought some of the Miss Babs Yowzas. And I had gotten 2 different colorways, and I got 2 of each. And it's back then they called it a light worsted yarn. Now I believe they're calling it DK. So, but this is in the beautiful Dreamer colorway. And these are 560 yards a piece. And Brett got to line both of these too. These big honking things.
So what did he think of that experience? Can I just ask? Because I've done it before. So was he like at one point like, when are these going to end?
No, because you got to remember he's using the drill adapter.
He's got the drill adapter.
He did when he saw it. He goes, okay, well this is going to take a bit. Now when they wound up, one is much darker than the other.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a choice. I'm having to alternate. It's It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Which is fine. And I haven't worked a whole lot on this because, okay, now let me just say this. So, I am going with the size they recommended for me, for my actual bust. And then that gives you 12 to 15 inches of positive ease. Well, you know I like a big item, so I'm good with that. Now, their needle sizing. Of course, this is with DK and mohair. And this is what we were discussing before. For the ribbing, they want you to use a 6.5 millimeter, which I did. I did do twisted rib instead of regular rib, though. And then for the main part of the cardigan, they want you to use a 8 millimeter. You know. I did not...
It was too loose for you?
You could see through it.
Yeah.
So I stayed with the 6.5. I just didn't change.
Okay, so you're not going to get as much... Because we all know that we don't we don't do swatches, we just go for it.
Oh yeah, no, we don't. We don't. So
we've all had that discussion before.
Because I think this actually looks fairly good.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not, like it's thinner, but it's not.
Yeah.
So I didn't do a whole lot because I discovered needles this big. Oh, my thumb don't like them.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Right here in the joints was like popping so bad the other day from knitting on this. So
pretty.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, I was talking to Laura because she's doing the Yowza as well. She's actually going down to, what am I doing? I'm doing 6.5. She's doing a 6.
Oh.
But she's going to go up a size.
Mm.
So, because I told her, I was like, the only fear is if you go down too much, the sizing isn't going to be right.
Right.
You know. But I'm thinking this will still be fine. As far, I mean, it looks pretty darn.
Yeah.
And it's not even stretched out on the needles. So, yeah. I think it'll be good.
Pretty potato chippy.
It's just knitting and purling.
Mm.
And it's basically, you do a triangle. Well, wouldn't that be something? A rectangle, and then you do some other things. And there is some seaming, so we'll see how, if this gets put aside with my, no, it's not going to. I'm going to do this.
Because we all know how we like seaming.
Because I do want this. And I have another thing. If I like it, which I think I'm really going to like it, is short sleeves, which is nice. My other 2 Yowzas that match will be turned into one of these as well.
Cool.
So, that was my last cast on. Yep, might have cast on a few things. What can I say? I'm just hoping the sizing will be okay since I stayed on. I think it'll be fine.
You just won't get as much positive ease. But it looks like it's pretty.
I was going to say, I think I'll still have enough, though. Because if they're figuring, what I say, 10 to 15 into it. Plus, I think I was right on the edge of one of the bust sizes. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be okay. We wing these things. I still haven't even tried the one I need to put sleeves on. I could really try it on now, but I still haven't tried it on. I might want to do that before I bother putting sleeves on it. Just a thought. Okay, so that brings us to acquisitions. What you got, Karen?
I have one item.
Oh, well, you might as well go, because this is probably going to take me a bit.
Oh, boy.
Well, plus we got to show Laura's advent. Technically, that's more than one item, just saying.
So, I got my order in from Bad Wolf Girl Studios. This is called Black Lake, and it is an 80 super wash merino, 20% nylon, 400 yards. Very nice and soft. She had a sale, and some of her proceeds were going to LGBT community. Yep, that's right. And I also got one of her patterns to go with it. So hopefully this will be a summer thing. So I'm hoping to get at least one of my sweaters done before I cast this on. But I got 4 skeins of this.
You know, I'm thinking we should start a sweater cal.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think that might encourage me to finish mine?
Let's
Actually, you know what? It doesn't need to be a sweater cal. It needs to be a sleeve cal.
No. No. Okay, folks. The notebook is coming out. Sweater cal. Starting now. What is today? 7/19.
Yep.
What do we want to run it to? Let's see. We start Gift the Knits in October.
You want to do this one through like October 1st or like that
I was going to say
podcast right before?
I was going to say November 1st.
November 1st? Okay.
Give us plenty of time to knit some sweaters. November 1st. Rules. Complete a sweater. Whips are welcome.
Yeah.
As long as it's... No, you know what? Whips are welcome. We don't care.
Because we just have sleeves.
Well, I have lots of sweater quantities laying around. I have another sweater I need to look. Yeah, okay. We got sweaters.
I got like 3 more sitting at home.
So, yeah, very simple. From now, July 19th till November 1st, sweater cal. I will open a chatter thread.
Yep.
Once we get done recording. And a FO thread.
Fun.
And there will be prizes. And as always, if you're a maker and you want to donate prizes, just let us know.
Mm-hmm.
If not, we do have some. We do have some. I have some goodies that were sent. I have some ginger snap stuff.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I don't get to keep that, guys. I'm sad. So yeah, sweater cal.
Yeah.
Spur of the moment. Let's do this. Alrighty. Can you hold my bag for when I can throw the yarn in there? Sure. These were from last time.
I'll be the yarn holder.
Can you be the lovely assistant?
Yep, I'll be the assistant.
Can you be my Vanna?
Brad.
Can you be my Vanna?
Sure.
Okay, so this is Lollipop Girl Yarns, her Christmas in July Advent Calendar, Life's a Beach. Day 8. Oh, I had them pre-opened and I still can't open them. This one is called Footprints in the Sand.
Pretty.
I don't know if these are in order or not. No. Day 7. Island Breeze.
Ooh.
I like this one. Day 10. Okay, I did say that. Salt Life. Oh. That pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Day 11. Sea Glass. There's a little Mickey Mouse sticker in there. I like this one.
Ooh.
I really like this one.
It's between like a mint green and an aqua. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, because I typically don't like green, but I like this because there's like blue hues, and yeah, this one's really good.
That's pretty.
Day 16, Flip-Flops and Bikinis. Can you tell I opened these already? Because my hair's on them. Palm Trees, Day 15. Oh, yeah, I see that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good representation. This one, even though it's green, I kind of dig it.
Mm-hmm.
This would be really pretty for little man.
Mm-hmm.
Laura?
Yeah, it would.
Little man? palm trees, I think it was. She has a notebook. She writes these things down. Day 14, sandcastle. Oh, wait, there's a goodie in this one. Nah, a flip-flop notebook. Oh, this would be cute for little man, too.
I like that one better.
Yeah, this is the one. Okay, Laura, final decision. Need this one. I told her last time, I'm like, hey, I left you messages in the podcast. Mermaid hair, don't care. There's a pop-like color. I like the bright ones.
Mm-hmm. I can just see you going through. One for little man, one
Beach
for Olivia.
ball.
One for little man, one
These
for
will be put
Olivia.
into a sweater for me. Beach ball, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's
fun.
That's definitely a fun. It's definitely beach ball. Day 17, summer sunset.
Thank
Oh yeah,
you. Mm-hmm.
I see that. Day 18, summer cookout. It's got blues in it.
Mm-hmm.
Day 19, message in the sand. Oh, I like this one too.
I know.
Or I like this one too. This would be good for little man too.
Mm-hmm. We got to work on his cubby.
Yeah, little man doesn't. Peanut has a cubby. Little man does not yet.
Mm-hmm.
That means I'm gonna have to rearrange my yarn again. Oh, and this day had a goodie in it.
Oh darn! Another reason to rearrange yarn.
You want to come over and play with my yarn, Karen? This goodie is brought to you from Lila Styles, Angelica, and it's a little keychain lip balm holder.
Oh, that's
For
cute.
Christmas. And the chapstick that is in it is strawberry ice pop. Very fitting for the summer part of it. Day 12 is seashells. Look at me like I'm
Decision. You could just see her. Decision.
Nope, I still
decisions.
like that last one.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are caught up. So next time will be the grand finale.
Yep.
That's what's left. Alrighty. Put that bag in there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So there's that. I have no more like yarn purchased from Etsy. Thank you, Karen. Purchases. I have a Goodwill section, and I have a heck of a Goodwill section. I will go fast though. This goes with this. Okay, this did not need to be in there. First Goodwill trip, and I actually have these divided. I got a new 31 bag, and this one
Imagine that.
I do not have a round one.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the cubed ones, which I really like. So I picked up the round one. It was 99 cents. So then, and this was a combination of Goodwill and, no, these are all Goodwill. Never mind. No, there is a couple from the church one. I had my arms full, and then I found a 31 bag, so I went ahead and purchased this because I needed something to carry my stuff. And it's my style, but I'm not a brown girl. You guys know this. So Karen's getting this one because she really liked it. So it's going to her. It was only $5, guys. If you guys know 31 bags, you know that's cheap. So I was in Goodwill, and the first thing I found was the 2 felting kits, and they're exact same. So I figured me and Karen can felt one of these nights.
Puppy dogs.
Puppy doggies. And they were $2.99 a piece, and each kit makes 2.
Oh, cool.
So, and it comes with everything you need. Some people might call it a needle. I call it a stabber. And your stabber platform.
Mm-hmm. I asked if it came with Band-Aids.
I will supply Band-Aids. So that was the first thing I found. Well, then I was digging a little further, and we had discussed before, it was probably more so me and you just were like, uh-huh. Because I get thoughts in my head, and then I don't let them go. We've been at a few of them, yarn shows, where they have the baskets. And the one, it was Greencastle, had the basket-making kits.
Greencastle is the one that you were really... And when we went there, the lady wasn't there.
Yeah. But we saw they had kits, but then they were kind of pricey.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like...
They weren't in the color you wanted either.
Right. And we didn't know if we could do it, or would enjoy doing it, or would finish it. And so I looked online at some kits and whatever. Yet again, still kind of up there. Well, I found some basket-making kits. At Goodwill, no less. So will be a nice, affordable way for me and Karen to find out if we like this. And then if we do, I can order us the better kits.
It may end up just being a very colorful conversation.
Yes. We might need to actually,
record it?
Yes.
Loop it out?
Record it. We could do it as its own thing if it gets comical, and we'll watch language, or we will put a warning on there.
Yeah.
So this one was $1.99. Mini basket kit, complete basket project, and easy to follow directions. We'll let you know about that.
Mm-hmm.
This one is called the Little Cat Head Basket. The next one was 99 cents. This one is the mini basket kit. It's the cocktail napkin basket. Easy to make. Well, I'll let you know. I would think that one would be easier.
That looks more my speed.
I know, that's what I was thinking. We might have a fight.
We might have a fight over which one we get.
We might have to do one together. Togetherness project. This one also was 99 cents. Complete basket project and easy to follow instructions. Easy to make. Functional. Completion time. Okay, we're timing this sucker. Completion time, 2 hours. It might take us 2 hours to figure out what's what. Okay. This one's called the Little Egg Basket. And you know, they all say little. I think they're trying to get across the point that this is little.
Mm-hmm.
It should be easy. It should take you
We'll see.
2 hours or less.
We'll see.
So, we're going to tackle these.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure yet when, but we're going to tackle these. Then I found some little cases. They just flip open. Nice for stitch markers and such. What the heck? Those would even fit a little pair of scissors in there with some stitch markers. There's 3 of them for $1.99. Then at the church thrift store, I really didn't need this, but I have a ton of commercial sock yarn that honestly I don't use. Maybe one of these days, but I don't know because I love my indie dyed so much. We'll see. Anyhow, it was 75 cents. The Regia, and it's, I don't know if that was the name or not. Oh, wait, maybe it's this one. Hardy?
Furby part? Parky?
We don't know.
Like that.
That's what it looked like. So I picked it up. Then, and they had a bunch of yarn there. Like Hanks, and I had to have Brett touch them. Because some of them I could tell were alpaca without even looking. But then because I saw alpaca, I was very nervous. I didn't want to touch anything else.
She didn't have me with her.
Exactly. Well, I told him, I said, you gotta be Karen. Can you grab that one? What's it say on the label? And sometimes it would take a while. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, he's not as used to where to locate it at.
He hasn't been trained in that aspect yet.
And it was a lot of woolly wool
Yeah.
that I shouldn't be touching. It was okay, though. I did have my purse with me that had been a drill in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I made it through. Well, then they had another cubby that was filled with spinning fibers. So I did pick this one up for myself. And it's from Fiber Optic Yarns. 50% superwash merino, 50% Tencel. Emily number 24. Traditional hand paint. This is for colorway. Normally, well, wherever it came from, whatever yarn store, they had it priced at $18. The Bridge had it priced at $7.50. So I picked that up.
Those are pretty colors.
Yeah, I thought so.
Very you.
And my husband says, oh, does that mean you're going to use that thing to spin that way? Some year, honey. I now have 2 spinners. Some year. See, you could spin with me too.
There you go.
I have 2 of them. That might actually get me doing it. That I'll actually. So I'll empty this. Well, yeah. Okay. So
We'll
then.
figure it out later.
Then I was on another day at another Goodwill, and I found this 31. So it has a window, it has a lid, and then on one side it says odds and ends. It was $4.99. I couldn't leave it. Well, then I got it home and I was like, I wonder if Alisha could use that in the little man's room.
Yep.
So I sent her a picture of it, and she's like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is actually going to go
That'd be very fitting, yeah.
yeah, for little man. And if she doesn't want like this showing, she could put this side showing.
Yeah.
You know, so, and I just thought it was really, when you find, it's unusual to find both pieces together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they actually had it taped, like, all the way around it. So,
Yeah.
like, it was not leaving it. So that was really a nice find there. And if she didn't want it, I was going to use it for something. Then, because I need more, I got some cotton yarn. Why? Because they were 99 cents a piece. And I got, in this one color, 3, 4,
Wow.
5, 6. Brittany, there's lots of washcloths coming to you. My goal is to empty out all my cotton. I have a whole...
Well, how's that working for you? Because you...
Well, that's why I asked you if you needed any cotton.
How's that working? I can see it's going in the right direction, people. Are you with me or not?
That's why I asked you if you needed any cotton.
I'm sure I can take a couple off your hands.
Wait, I have 6, so how about you take 3?
Take 3.
See, that worked just perfect, didn't it, guys? Oh, wait, there's one more. It's a different color, though, and I actually had this color before, and it was really pretty.
My stomach hurts.
Well, my goal is that cubby in there. I want to empty all the cotton yarn. I want to knit and knit these dishcloths.
I want a picture of this cubby after this podcast.
Okay, this doesn't count. Okay, my Cozy Up.
Okay.
My Cozy Up bag that's like this, the doctor's bag, that's sitting out underneath the table mate. Might have 9 or 10 skeins. And hold on, I might have 2 full cones. I might have 2 full cones that you just showed.
Like I just
But
full. Oh, Lordy.
So, I mean, it's possible.
It ain't gonna happen this year. Or maybe the next.
Is that a challenge, Gary?
have to go to the bathroom. Oh, sorry, people.
Were you just challenging me? All you
Oh
gotta
no,
see
I know
for-
you're up for the challenge.
So all you gotta see is dishcloths from here.
She's gonna add 20 next time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. And band-aids on her fingers from
felting.
in the
Oh, that hurts so bad when you do it because I have felted that snowman.
Mhm.
I have some other felting kits up above. That's what that 31 bin is up there.
Mhm. Did you do a little sheep or was I dreaming that?
I think I did. And I think I got a llama up there too.
Okay. Sheep, llama, whatever. At least I know I've seen it.
Yeah. You know, I get into these things, and, you know, I just don't. I'm not your average person that goes, oh, I'll give that a try. Let me pick up one. I go, oh, I want to do that. Let me give that a try. I'll pick up 12.
Okay. To your defense, you can't beat the price.
No.
Because if you found out you liked to do the craft and you only picked up the one, the next time you go back, the other 11 aren't going to be there.
Well, the ones up there, though, were from, like, Michael's and Stitches Midwest. But I didn't purchase anything on Etsy. It was all good.
I didn't either because that order was from before the last.
That. You stick with that, girl.
It was before the last podcast. Because I talked about it last time. You're making faces at me.
I mean, I'm not going to tell your husband. You don't have to convince me.
My checkbook approve it.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
I think that's all we got for you.
I think I need to, I don't know. You guys need to vote. Should Karen come over early more often?
Karen just wants to have food cooked for her.
I will happily bring dinner for us.
Well, I said I was going to make you a Cajun turkey breast at some point in the
Sounds good.
Pressure cooker, Instapot.
Instapot?
You're more so using it as like the pressure cooker part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, some people call it.
I have one of those.
Oh, I got a really good recipe for you.
My only problem is that I wanted to, do the whole like chicken. I even have an air fryer for like a chicken, but mine's not really all that huge. It's like how small. So the only way I can figure is if I have cut up pieces of chicken to be able to.
Yeah, I have a really good cookbook for the pressure cooker Instapot thing, and oh my god, there's some really good recipes in there. Ones that we don't eat anymore because, well, my husband's diabetic, but you could eat them. I could make them for us. Just saying.
There you go.
I told my husband I was trading him for Karen. She likes,
I don't know that my husband would be very amused about that either. But
well, he didn't seem to mind. He said, "That's
No,
fine. I'll go eat pizza every night." Because she's more like me. Like we had steak tacos tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious. Cajun turkey breast. She was like, "Oh."
Mm-hmm.
I said something about the root beer ham and the crock pot. She's like, "Oh, okay."
Mm-hmm.
We're more like on the same eating level.
Yeah.
So
I'm like sour cream. Bring it on.
Oh my gosh, guys. I was worried too because, I don't know. Like, I know how to make Brett stuff. I know, like, what his little things are and how much he likes of this. And he doesn't want, like, gobs of sour cream where I'm like, give me the sour cream. So I tried to, like, not go too heavy. And then put mine on. And I'm like, I hope I didn't give you too much sour cream. And she's like, oh, no. I could take more. And I'm like, okay, go in there. And I'm like...
I ate it too.
Yeah, I'm like, don't tell me you didn't. I'll give you more.
Yeah, it was very good. Very delicious. Very good. Very delicious. That's a
Well, you knew the other day or last week when I asked you about it because Because I had some of the leftover steak and I opened the container. I'm like, smell this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She started cooking. I was like, oh, that smells really good. Oh.
Oh, yeah, it was good stuff. So
It was a nice treat because I usually don't get treated that way. In the sense of Chuck making dinner or Buddy making dinner. They'll grill.
yeah,
That's their thing. The guy, they'll grill. And for a lot of times, Chuck would cook and everything, but with his health issues in the last several years, he hasn't taken that initiative as much anymore. Because a lot of he's still in a lot of pain. So it is what it is.
you get waited on
But-
all the time here. Brett
Yeah.
brings you snacks.
Yeah.
She's spoiled over here. I'm spoiled too, so.
Yep.
But, okay, so I will remember. Oh, I just looked down at my notes. I wanted to show you guys something. It was posted on Instagram, on our Instagram, but I know sometimes you guys, might or might not follow. Karen had showed you guys the dress she had knit for Peanut. I had gotten that over to her, and she had it on the one day. She didn't have a headband on. She must have taken it off. Poor bald baby. She got a lot of hair in the back. You just can't see it. But here she is in the dress. And she was so happy.
Mm-hmm.
And Alisha said that day it was so funny. She had that dress on. And one of the cardigans I knit her was up on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
She kept trying to put the cardigan on over the dress. And then she was carrying a knit hat around. So she wanted all the knitwear that day. That kid is just hysterical when it comes to knitwear. She is so knit-worthy. And I did reblock her little blue top.
Mm-hmm.
Since I had to get blocking mats out to block that shawl. I was like, I might as well reblock that too. So.
To try to make it longer?
Yeah, well, it grew a little bit. My main thing was opening
The lace?
the lace up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm like, what is that?
Your hair hitting the lamp.
Alrighty then. So yeah, I definitely opened that up. So, okay. When I'm done here, I will make sure to open up the sweater cowl. So there'll be a chatter and an FO. Make sure you participate in that. While you're in the Ravelry group, if you want to check out our other cowl as well, the dishcloth along, then I guess we'll see them in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye.
Bye.